You can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. What up, family? What up, family? What up? What up? What up? Yeah, let's have a great day. All right, I got about 5 minutes now, so 1 second, family. Let's look at what happened overnight. Yeah, I still do expect us to come take these lows. I'm gonna wait for market open, but something like this 15-minute inverse, I feel like. I mean, really, this whole kind of BPR area. If we inverse this, I'm good for shorts. I'm good on it. So we'll go. It's like a what is that? 110 point trade, something like that. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how market opens. But it's kind of my bias, mainly looking at the hourly. Never inversed. 4 hour probably hit about perfectly off the CE. Let's see. Yeah, it's OBs right at the CE. So I don't know. My bias is definitely bearish going into today. Still hard to want to short all-time highs, but we did inverse a 4 hour gap. So it gives me a little more confidence. It came back in, tapped in the 4 hour BPR. I think these lows relatively free. I think they're relatively free. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how ES is looking. Yeah. I mean, right at the CE of the hourly 4 hour. It's really not dug too deep into it. Um, yeah. I don't know. They're both kind of in the same spot. I'll be right back though. I'm gonna go make some coffee before market opens. The market is open. The market is open. You guys hear me? We're all good? Groovy? All right. Like I said, if we get this 15-minute inverse of all this kind of BPR area, I'm stabbing shorts with stops up here. Maybe even stops here. But definitely want to wait for this first 15-minute candle to print. You know what I do need? Sorry, I'm unprepared today. And I'm an Eagle Scout. That's fucked up. Leonard Zinnards. We'll take it with the 5-minute as well. I need to figure out how to get tunes on this mug. Let's see. Actually, hold on. Can you guys hear that? Sure can, sure can. Let's go, baby. Alright, I'm gonna turn down a tiny bit though. Oh, yep, we dumping. Unfortunately, I think we may have missed start of our entry. Could definitely still take it on ES. Just a 5-minute change in state. Let's see, baby. Let's see, baby. I'm watching for this 5-minute inverse on ES. I might take a stab. Only got 10 seconds though, so shit better start dumping. Let's see, 1 minute. Bro, I'm tempted to just stab one off this 1 minute reject, but I'm gonna stay patient. I really do want at least this to embers before I take a stab. Over here. This did technically embers a lot of things. And it came up tapped again, dipped. I'm tempted to take a stab. I think we'll go light though. Alright, took a short. My entry is 845. And yeah, I'm looking for 495. I might even still stab this on ES. ES looks really clean right now too. Just depending on how this 5 minute candle closes. Alright, we're already at 20 if anyone took. I do have wide stops on this because I think it might take a second, but honestly something tells me by about 10 a.m. macro will be there, so let's go, dude, let's go. Good shit, Staffo. I came. Yeah, I'm still tempted to take a little stab on ES as well. Yeah. I'm gonna take a little stab on ES too. Alrighty, these are the positions. I'm in 67.17 on ES for short, and 8.45 on NQ. We're double dipping. Tesla vertical. Start the day. Let's go. Yeah, actually, I wanted to look at my swing port. So Oxy, I think, still going pretty crazy. If Oxy's going crazy. All right, let's get dumpy. Let's get dumpy. I'm excited though. It's the first time in a while we can actually short like and not freak ourselves out in our brain. Kind of stoked about it. Let's get a little dumpy. 15-minute about to close, which is nice. I don't think so. I don't know. We'll see, but I still think 4-hour lows are the next objective because same case for that macro. What if it dumps more? What if that's the thing that really ignites the dump? This isn't like a crazy dump so far. Yeah, definitely a little bit of SMT, but it's just intercession. Also, it's right there. It's like what? That's probably like a quarter tick, huh? Yeah. Or one tick, I should say. CC. CC bueno. I have some SPX puts as well. Up 10% now. Yep. Give it a little tappy. I want to ideally just see a flush and just make it simple. Because once these 4-hour lows are cleared up, it puts us back in the spot of uncertainty. Could go lower. But my opinion, and again, I don't know. I'm just predicting here, which I don't even like to do. We'll take them and then we'll start pushing back up. That's my guess. But we'll see. It's my way, and I'm telling you, do. Back up to about plus 20 here. Take this other 15-minute candles lows and just keep going. That'd be real nice. Be real nice. Come on, show me some speed. Show me some decent speed at least. Took one trim on SPX. Had 5 contracts. No, we don't. Not really. Nothing substantial. It's intra-range SMT. This is your price target. 749. 4-hour lows. The heck is intra-range? I mean, look, this is the range. Right? It's price range right now. Taking this low and taking that low. They both have taken, by the way. And Asia low not yet. But NQ still hasn't either. And something tells me that it'll just kind of catch up. They'll be about in the same spot. Nice, 20% on SPX now. Want to take the next trim at Asia lows. NQ's almost there for Asia lows. Just about tapped. At this point, I am going to reduce some risk. So we're going to go 15 minute. We're going to go to the top of this 15 minute is our new stops on both. Reducing a little bit of risk there. And ES just took Asia lows. Nice. Gonna take one more trim. We're up 30% on these SPX puts. Next trim will be New York lows. And we'll actually start considering scaling and whatnot in New York lows. I will say that. As if NQ takes New York lows and ES is still quite a bit behind, it's not worrisome, but it's a little more significant, I should say, because it actually matters on the higher time frame. But we're up 40 points. If anyone took, feel free to trim. I'm gonna hold full till 7:49. It's kind of my plan. We're at 40% on these SPX puts now. Nice. Plus 60 now. 60 points. If anyone's still in. Did any of you guys take, by the way? At this point, I'm not gonna lie, we're going stops break even. Yep, stops break even now. Thanks, boys. Appreciate ya. Okay, once one of these take New York lows, I'm gonna trim one more on my SPX puts. It's about 7 more points on ES and about, I can delete this shit. What is that, about 20 more points ish for NQ. And I'm actually gonna do some little bit fancy here. I'm gonna trim one at these lows. Yep. See, now they're kind of equalizing, right? They're both stabilizing around the same spot. I think they'll take these lows about the same spot. Yeah, good shit, dude. Scale out when you want, do what you need. My risk is off. I'm expecting at very least these lows to get taken. But I do think 4-hour lows are the draw. Simple as that, really. You're on those the lightning pundits, right? Straight to, oh no, you're on growth, huh? Sheba. Yeah, bro, consistencies are annoying. That's why I like take profit so much, just because it doesn't matter. You can have a $100 day, or you can have a 20K day. It doesn't matter. You know, it's all the same. Macro coming up in 5 minutes. Honestly, ideally would love to at least get this first trim in before macro, just in case macro does something dumb. But I still think, you know, price is gonna do what it's gonna do. So with that, I mean, I think it's just gonna go, hopefully take these lows and just do its thing. So we'll see. At the end of the day, trade has hit plus 60. So, you know, hopefully you guys got a trim or two in. I don't think we'll come and get stop break even, but that's worst case right now. So no risk, which is great. But yeah, just bing chilling. Thanks, yeah, I forgot music was playing. This is Camp. If you guys don't know Camp, Camp is fucking great. They make some beautiful music. It's with two A's, CAAMP. But yeah, they make some great music. Alright, let's just do something. Let's impulse. But again, on the 1 minute, we're rejecting this 1 minute gap as well, which is a great sign for continuation on lower time frame. Inverse that, a little bit more weary, but again, stops break even. Even if it does, who cares? I'm gonna just hold. I don't really give a shit. But yeah, again, it keeps bouncing off of it. So, you know, we have 3 minutes until macro. About 2 now at this point, but we'll see. I think macro probably just sends us, at least takes these lows. We're so close. I mean, at the peak, we were only 6 points away, so 15 minutes, all I really care about right now. Age, love you, brother. Alright, macro is 1 minute away. We may get stop break even. I don't think we will, but we will see. This wick would not really make a lot of sense if this is where it stopped, to be honest. But we'll see. Alright, here's macro. Crawling back to me, whoa. Not gonna lie, ES looks like it wants to dump a little harder. Kinda glad I double exposed myself today with both, so I can get a feel for how both are gonna go through the rest of the day. Right now, ES is a little heavier, I'd say. Because honestly, we're still chilling above Asia lows on NQ. Good couple points below on ES, but I think ES dumps. I know, yeah. To young and old. Well, how's everyone else's day going? You guys green? You guys good? House, family, life good? Those who have jobs, anything crazy? Anything new? Any promotions? Any work wives? Any new baddies in your lives? Anything like that? Hey, let's go, bro. Let's go. How old's the oldest? Let's go, dude. I feel like that's probably such a fun age, bro. They're probably just like, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. All I gotta say is I still feel like I'm 20, but I'm closer to 30 than I'm 20 right now. And I know life just starts flying. Like this year, I feel like just started, bro. Hey, let's go. She probably does, dude. I feel like 8, like somewhere in that range, bro, is when you get all your energy, when you start just like figuring out what you actually like to do, but you also can think for yourself. So like you're not gonna like, yeah, it's when you're like they start saying no to their parents and like start giving like real sass back. I'm sure. I mean, you're the parent here. You know way better than me, but I don't know. I'm just thinking about myself when I was 8. I was such a little fucking rebel, bro. Put a shit, I've been gay, put a shit. We might get stop break even here. It's just so weird. Why wouldn't it take lows there? You know what I mean? Maybe my stops are going to be too tight here for it to make sense, but I guess that's kind of just the story of how the market's been lately. A lot of incomplete moves. I mean, we're still in. Technically still could do it, but let's just see how the 1 minute looks. I mean, honestly, not crazy. It still could go. We'll see. We're still in. We're still in, so we'll hold for the time being. I'm out of SPX, by the way, but made a couple bucks. Yeah, but that bounce already just got deleted, brother. We're about to, it looks like we really will come down and take these lows now, especially like 1 minute. Like, check that out. This 1 minute candle just dumped. Yeah. And inverse this too. Yeah. I will say none of that looked enough to want to take a long. You know what I mean? Especially with all these lows right here not swept yet. Like, I wouldn't take that long, but what do I know? I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude. But yeah, I still, one of these is gonna take. NQ got closer. Something tells me NQ will still take first, even though ES is a little lower relatively. We'll see though. We'll see. Sometimes. Trust me, dude. I still tilt every now and then. I still act on emotions more than I want to, but you know, try my best to be smart. When the rain goes down in the sun, yeah, macro's being gender fluid right now. Doesn't know what it wants. But everything. Gotta have fun with the market, bro. I promise. This shit can be so boring. I mean, look at what we're doing. We're just sitting here watching these little blue and white candles go up and down. You gotta have some fun with the market. You know what I mean? Oh, I need to stretch a little bit. But instead, we're gonna get to lifting, fellas. Yeah, for no news, this price is moving for sure, for sure. But it's kind of expected after the it was an expansion move that we had, but it just invalidated a few PD arrays. You know, like the 4-hour gap. A lot of people thought we'd tap, kind of CE, bounce off that, and keep going towards more all-time highs. But yeah, we came and we inversed that 4-hour. That was a big deal, kind of, to a lot of traders, which brings more volatility. So you got to think about the people that are actually like really disciplined about this shit, like Rob, right? You know, like I actually don't know what he's trading today, but I'm sure like after seeing that 4-hour inverse, like probably opened his eyes at least to a lot more things. So those types of traders, which is a good chunk of traders, are trading today. You know, so yeah. At the end of the day, like that's what does move the market is people. A lot of it is algorithms, don't get me wrong, but usually people turn on the algorithms. People, you know, try to trade what the algorithm sees, blah 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 blah, you know, but yeah, people are the power, baby. Know you like me, like the weather. Know you like me, like the weather. But if you're not already, make sure to join Ironheart. That's the boys, bro. We do this every day. Every day. All for free. Completely free, baby. You're mine. Do I average down on UPS? Great question. Let's see. Equal lows. Literally to the T. Equal lows. Nice. A lot of accumulation here. Fuck it. I'm adding a little bit. Prices being gay. So, man, did you try longs just barely? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see how my baby XOM is doing. She aight. She at 50. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. I actually haven't even opened the open Weeble today. Probably should. Nice. Nice, nice. Up 50% on XOM, yeah. Did he really? Swami's a wild guy. The lows weren't even taken, really. I wouldn't be, like, I'm not horny at all for some longs, bro. I'm gonna be short until these lows get taken. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, and that's okay, dude. I get it, that's fine. But I'd rather be wrong, searching for what I think is the right thing, than try to force the wrong thing the right way. Philosophy with Bev, you like that shit? Sorry, I'm on my phone looking at my watch list right now, kind of peeping how things have been going this morning. Oh, those headlights. Burning down the highway. Reach me right. Now there's traveling man by tracer. Traveling man by tracer. Alright, come on now, pick up some fucking speed, man. Some fucking speed, brother. There's a yes. Oh, hold up, let me mute this shit. Alright, so ES stop break even. We're still in NQ. Barely, but we are. To be fair, ES was a little later of an entry, but it's tight. Liquid dynamite. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I've also got some buying power on challenge account. Honestly, my thought is once these lows sweep, we get good confirmation back to the upside, I'm gonna take some QQQ swings, probably, just depending on how it all goes, but it's kind of the plan, mate. I'm just looking at the hourly structure here. Yeah, like possibly lower or possibly higher from here. I've been wrong plenty of times, but that's what I'm seeing. They just had to stop us out first. That's it. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. This coffee is spanking me. I'll be back.
We took acid for 10 days straight up in the mountains. Started running with the stallions, playing frisbee in the West Indies. Did the tango with my kidneys, eyes open. Now I know just what my kids need. Rocking very loose pants, rocking very loose pants. Buried a million in the sand by the clock tower. Before I die, take a hot shower. Ride the Harley into the sunset. 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 By chance, I seen her in the lobby of the Ritz with a man, the one that swings the hockey stick. I was wearing all white and my hair was looking precious. Shit, I might cop a chest and a dresser. A little machine to make espresso. I heard your bitch still wears Echo. High trucks behind the box at the Checo. Live from the expo. I wear the wolf in the winter, steer the coupe from the center. Who gives a fuck, I'm a sinner. I had dreams of fucking Carrie Hilson in my Dunkins. Woke up naked at the Hilton with a bitch that looked like Seal's cousin. Bite the eel by the dozen. Gotta take it for the team. Bite the eel by the dozen. Pump the bass in the trunk, shit rattle like a baby hand. Except this toy costs 80 grand. And I'm crazy tan from all the places that I've been. Just for writing words with a pen. Tell the pilot land the plane, no Roosevelt in Maine. Put a jacuzzi on the 7 train and lay. John Coltrane play with that cocaine face. I know you crashed from that old Bay taste. The brass band with 7 pieces. My bitch's name is Peaches. We got twin Mac 11s with the features. Shit, you barely got sneaker money. So much dick in their mouth, that's why these motherfuckers speaking funny. You need to speak clearer, dear, cause I can't hear ya. You need to speak clearer, dear, cause I can't hear ya. Shit. The Magic Johnson of the game. These lanes don't wanna play with me. Smile on your face, but I really know you hating me. I know you're mad cause I'm sick and it's plain to see. It's me. Ride the Harley into the sunset. 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 see this town in the rearview, some old pickup truck. We'll meet up on the greener side, and I'll be clean, we'll be fine, so fine. These hard times, they're over. Be no more crying on my shoulder, and gray skies blowing over, be smooth sailing. strain. Your effect is so potent, it's so insane. You so gummy and sticky like a plaster stain. When you grind out your body, only stems remain. And to love you is so risky, I might get detained. You always keep me flying on the highest plane. And anybody know will always proclaim.
Oh my god, I realized my headset. My headset was muted, my dumbass. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Thanks, brother. I don't even know why I do that. I'm just like, I think it's so natural that when I take it off, I immediately press the mute button because it's just right here. You know what I mean? So that whole time. Anyway, 25% on these cons so far. Well, we saw them at least, but we should come in and sweep these lows pretty soon. Butterly, Alright, let's get dumpy, baby. Meditation gets me high. Iron is going ridiculous. You guys are insane for catching this. Like, that's such an insane catch. That's such an insane catch, for real though. Yes, I'm sad. I didn't buy in. I don't know why I didn't. You guys all told me to. That shit's been around the cord for like months at this point. Insane. Insane. XOM pushing still. Let's go. Let's go. What are we up now? 60% on those XOM calls. Good stuff. Good stuff. Your medication gets me high. Gay, Amazon. Gay. Gay. Alright, shit should start distributing to the downside. Not gonna lie, I am gonna add more here. Alright, added a few more. I feel like we get this delivery here now. I really do. Come on, just inverse this 1 minute BPR and we are gold, bro. Should just fly from there. Noise. Decent movement so far. was just about to say the PPR inverse, but no, no, not yet. Price is just being maximum homo right now. It just needs a little bit of speed, bro. That's it. Needs a little bit of girth. Needs a little bit of girth. 58%. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's just throw XOM over here. Oh, dude, she's pumping. We love to see it. We love to see it. We just deleted this whole dump that we went through for a couple days. Just so nice. So nice, dude. We're gonna trim when either of these take New York lows, but neither of them have. NQ's closer, so I'm mainly just watching NQ right now, but I think we flop pretty soon. Let's go fucking XOM though. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. We need a solid week or two to just bounce back. Had some stupid losses over the last little bit. Amazon being the biggest one. That shit was just annoying. Shit was just annoying. I probably knew I shouldn't have swung that one, honestly. I mean, it was only like $100, but it's just like the little paper cuts add up on this small ass account. You know what I mean? I guess that's been for me like the most fun and also adjustment that I've had to do with this small account. Because on a big account, dude, I can't lie, I take a lot of little paper cuts and I don't even really feel them. It's just like I lose 50, 100, $200 here or there. Some of them when they win, they're $400 or $500, which is sick. But those paper cuts, I don't really feel them much on the big account, especially with all the swings that I do. But yeah, on this little account with $100 is like 5-10% of the whole account. So it's just interesting. I think it's just sizing. I need to adjust a tiny bit, but yeah. All right, so we're trimming half here, half here. Boom, boom. Simple as that. Starting to pick up a little bit of speed, which is nice. So just flush through, and we're good. At very least, these lows. Just a homo candle. Like, why print like that? Why? Come on, bud. Why? Like, it just can't do it smoothly. You know what I mean? It doesn't want to. I guess I'm also zoomed in right now, so I'll shut my ass up. Go back to the 5 minute. Stargazer. Stargazer. Come on, buddy. This shit's so homo. Just do it. Like, we get a good candle. We get a good set of candles. And then a little slush, slush, gush, gush. Get it right back out of there, huh? I just want some speed, man. Just give me some speed. But music sounds better with you, baby. Music sounds better with you. Come on, puto. Cállate, puto. try. I think so. I don't see why not. Yeah, it's basically right where my stops are too. So I think so. It would be so weird, in my opinion, if we don't come and take these lows at some point. It's just chopping for a second, but new hourly coming in soon though. So let's see. This hourly printing kind of like a doji. So if we get a decent little close into this hourly, I think we're good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. It's gotta just dump. I'm not worried about it. I'm not tripping about it much. And my stops on this Q puts as well will be up here. But it's just being homo. Like, come on, come take these fucking lows. ES just tapped a 15-minute gap. Gold I don't trade gold. So I added QQQ on puts on the challenge account. And then I did add to this short as well off a 1 minute OB reject. It was this. Where was it? It was this one right here. I added to this OB reject. We got a good initial reaction, but now bitch is just being a bitch. Cause I've been falling like you never did. Only with you. I don't know where to look for love, but I just don't know how. Oh. Oh hell no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Probably should have hopped in there. I mean, it's all right. See, so it'd be an interesting print on the hourly if we somehow come down and close down here. I don't think we will. It's 4 minutes, but it'd be kind of a hourly change in the state for sure, which would be nice. Yeah, no, we should see a pretty much just a dumper candle pretty soon here, just with the way this 50 minutes forming. All right, come on, baby. We're like 10 points away. Just give it to us. Give it to us, Chief. I mean, let me know. But I don't know where to look for love. But I just don't know how. Oh, oh, girl. But I don't know where to look for love. But I just don't know how. I just don't know how. Oh, girl. 15-minute, a little bit of break of structure, a little bit of BPR inverses. All of this is where we initially entered. We entered up here. I did add five more, which my initial sizing was only three. That's what brought my average down so much. But yeah, that, and then we also took it on ES as well. We got a decent move. We didn't end up taking any trims though, so that one just broke even. So this one we're giving a little bit wider stop for a second, just because price has been kind of gay. It came up and gone slightly red for a second a few times, but it's 15-minute structure looks really good. To at very least take these New York lows, very least. But I do think the draws these 4-hour lows. Let's see how that hourly finished. Oh, nice, actually. Nice. Oh, yeah, dude. Lows will be here in any second. I think. It looks like it at least. It looks like it at least. Nah, unless it shows me that, but it's not my plan. Definitely not immediately. Hell no. I seen like some, I think it's Allen dude in the cord. He literally just sets buy orders at lows, and I mean, I don't think he's like super profitable or anything like that, but that's his whole strat. Just any sort of low or any sort of high that could cause a reversal, he just longs or shorts where it needs to. But I will say, you need confirmation. Because what if we just keep going down? What if we just keep going down? What if we want to come take this low? Or, whoa, or this low? You know, who knows? I just need an impulse though. Literally less than 15 points, dude. Just do it. That's y'all's TikTok brain talking, bro. I've been in trades for 6 hours, no problem, no problem. Literally right now we could just walk away and just let price do what it's gonna do. You know what I mean? Paper, I do actually have a question. Like, I'm sure it's a lot longer than me, but how long have you been investing? Like, in like, have you always like trading, or have you normally just like generally invested in like since you kind of got to the point of retirement, you started dabbling into shit like covered calls and whatnot? Because I know a lot of what you do is short puts and covered calls and whatnot. So just curious. I don't know, curious because I know you got the bankroll ever. Did you just kind of work for it traditionally and just boost that up like a I guess like a 401k type of deal, and then just kind of from there now you got your own funds and you start dabbling around with it, or how'd that go? Nice, nice. So just literally just shares and just probably investing what like 10-20% of income or something. True though, dude. Buying a couple, you've seen a couple generational dips. Like if you loaded up on the dip this year, The COVID year dip and 2008 dip, dude. That's generational, like insane. Nice, 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 nice. And you said you did engineering or something like that, right? Or was it finance? Or was it medical? Bro, I'm tripping now, actually. I know you did some sort of high-end job, but I know you're retired now. It was engineering, right? I feel like that made the most sense in my brain. Software engineer. Hell yeah, dude. It's badass. Impulse me, brother. Literally, we've been less than 10 points away twice now. Come on, man. Just do it. Just do it. Yeah, growing up, I wanted to be a dentist, actually. That was what I wanted to be. My grandpa was a dentist, kick-ass dentist up north. And all growing up, I wanted to do that. And then I started kind of getting into money and just how the world works, actually, just as I started growing up. And then next became just finance in general. Trading was the first thing that kind of came to my plate. And fucking just, I loved it. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just immediately stuck with me. Because lows haven't been taken. That's why no trims. Um, but yeah, then I've been leaning towards some sort of financial advisor, wealth management, but I don't like touching other people's money. That's my big thing is I don't want to touch anyone's money. Like that's their money, they worked hard for it. I don't even want to take a little portion off the top. Like to be honest, I would like to just give advice, like in any way that I can. Maybe just charge like a consulting fee for me to get paid, like 50, $100 a session. I just sit there, we go through their finances for 30 minutes to an hour and give them advice where I can and yada yada. That's kind of my dream job, but for now this is working, this is paying the bills, so I'm gonna stick with that. Oh hell yeah, bro. You probably made so much money off that in 2022. Would you say that was like your like big break on the port? Like obviously I'm sure your port was already decent size, but not really accumulating. So if you look at the 15-minute structure, still breaking down. So you just need a little bit of an impulse. Damn, that's huge. I'm actually so mad at myself about that whole move and this move this the beginning of the year. I literally told like 10 people in my personal life I was like I'm selling everything and I'm buying SPY puts. I'm buying SPY puts for the whole year. And if I would have, I had contracts on watch list 1500% max and I was going to go decent size like 50k size and ended up just full porting Mara pretty much, and that hurt my soul. Mara ended up stealing like 20-30k from me instead of me making 500, so that one hurt my heart, but it is what it is. Yeah, for real, for real. And like, yeah, GameStop was really kind of the thing that like sparked my interest into actual like trading. I've been investing, like I've known about investing and kind of been on it, investing regularly with paycheck to paycheck since I started working, which was like 14, 15. And like my paychecks were like 600-700 bucks back then, so I was putting like 20-50 bucks in, but I'm still mad at myself because my brother, he put me on to crypto hella early. All right, sick, sick, sick. Come on, just literally 2 points, bro. 2 points, bro. But anyways, long story short, let me get this sell off real quick, and then I got a story to tell you about some crypto. There we go. There we go. Alright. We're going to move stops to break even as well. Yeah, my morning starts with whiskey. And there's still SMT. There is SMT lows here. I could see Swami coming in and taking some sort of play, but I am still holding. I want these 4-hour lows. Still got 4 micros. But yeah, bro, no. So fucking crypto, right? Dude, I was buying Bitcoin and Ethereum back in 2015 and 16. And I remember like at my like again, I wasn't investing a lot, but I was investing consistently. And I remember at the peak I had like $3,500 in there after like 2 years or so of investing. And I sold it for a piece of shit BMW. Like it was a 2006 or 2008 uh 330i. And I mean it was a decent car, especially because what I had before was a Prius, bro. I wanted to get some more pussy basically, you know, but I sold literally probably at this point $180,000 worth of crypto for a $5,000 BMW that blew up a year later. Pretty sad, pretty sad. Definitely a little sad. All right. Where did the time go? But when did everything get personal? Yeah, so I'm BE on this and also on these Qs. I'm kind of just going to use this as my BE. So if this hits, I'll sell. But I do still want these lows. I think it'll still happen at some point. I can start deleting these. Again, our time running up. Y'all are funny as shit, bro. Alright, we only need 30 points basically. 30 points is not crazy. It's like asking for $1 from a non-Jewish individual. I guess I shouldn't say that on YouTube because it's ran by our friends with the little hats. I'm not trying to get banned on here. I like streaming on YouTube, bro. Yeah, I mean it all just depends, right? For me, I consider scalps 20 to 40 points. And I'll be honest, if that's how you normally trade, just understand that you are a scalp trader. And that's okay. It's not a bad thing. I like full moves though. Technically, we entered this whole position at what did we enter it at? 45, 845. So right now we're like full move will essentially be 100 points. I know this is now the fill, but it's because we sold 5 or the original 3 plus 2 more of the ones I added on. No, we sold four. We sold four total. So yeah, we sold the original three plus one more that I added on. So now it's just showing my essentially just my ads. That's where I added was 813. But yeah, I like full moves. I'm like really my RR on pretty much every trade that I do is at least 3 to 1. So you know my win rate is a little bit lower for sure. But yeah, I don't really mind because when I win, it's yeah I can lose 3 trades to my one that I win if I'm 50%, you know. And I like that feeling, man. I like that feeling. 'Cause essentially, this one it started out with a 35, 40 point stop, and it was like 110 point total. So yeah, basically 3 to 1. But always think about your risk. That's why I sized in at 3 instead of 5 initially. It's because the stops were a bit wider. Like I entered like right here, I think, and then my stops were at these highs. Oh yeah, so 845 is right here, and my stops were at. So it was like a 40, 45 point stop. Sharing the night together, yeah.
Sharing the night. We could bring in the morning, girl, if you wanna go that far. And if tomorrow finds us together right here, the way we are, would you mind?
Sharing the night together, whoa, yeah. Sharing the night together, whoa, yeah. I mean, yeah, honestly, you guys could be full out there and call it a day. That was a 60 point trade, 60 something point trade. It's plenty, honestly, for most, especially if you size decent. Like that's a decent day, dude. Y'all can log it there. Let your runners run if you want, but maybe just keep tight stops if you don't want to get back profits. If you're at a pretty good level, you know, just call it a day type of thing. So I know I don't really trade my trading off of what's it called, monetary gain. I like to just see moves more than anything else, but um, right now I am about 3,500 bucks. Sharing the night together, whoa, yeah. Oh, and I forgot to trade my fucking. Oh, almost. I forgot to trade my Tradeify. Whoopsie doopsie. Literally, almost made a shitty BMW today. At this point, they probably are worth like 2, 3 grand, bro. So I blew up that car, right? And then I sold it. I got it running again. I literally basically the radiator blew. The radiator blew. But it was just mainly the hose of the radiator. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Got in there, taped that bitch up. She ran pretty solid, honestly. She ran real solid. Let a couple people take her on a test drive. Someone bought it, and I haven't heard since. So hopefully that thing's still running. But so all I gotta say to you wanna be, gonna be cocksucking, pussy eating pranksters. Stuff that was funny on the 4 hour chart. Yeah, some funny motherfuckers. Now, a word from the president. Alright, we're gonna hop out of these Q puts. But yeah, I'm just gonna let this one run out. Stops at break even, so we won't lose any more. Hopefully, take profit right now is about 50 points away, so we'll need a good move. But at the same time, ES is lagging. And it should still want to take these lows too, because 4-hour structure is very similar, I want to say. It did inverse its gap, and it hasn't even taken these lows, which is New York, and then, yeah. So I'm still expecting this to push down a little bit more. Stops might be too tight, that's okay. But that's where my draw is for the day, is these lows. London lows from not yesterday, but the day before. Alright, I still have 500 bucks a BP, by the way. So we'll see what the day gives us. But as of right now, I don't want anything until these lows are taken, so the play is already in play, baby. At this point, ES is looking a little weaker, a little bit, but there's no entry. There's no entry. I guess you could take, like, I'm sure there's like a 1-minute tap or some stupid shit, but and now, a word from the president. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Sorry. The only other thing I would take is if we come back up into this gap. We still leave these 4-hour lows. I would look for shorts again. That's the only other thing I would look for. But again, I do think we just deliver. We just deliver straight down. It might stop us out here, but if it does, it does. And it'll probably still run. But yeah, this would be my only other look to see if we come in, tap this hourly, go to a lower time frame, find a 1-minute or 5-minute inversion, and take another stab short from basically exactly where we entered originally. So be cool. But that's pretty much all. Next to Me by Foster the People. Si, senor. Oh, it's Sit Next to Me, by the way, buddy. This is the vibe Boss is on this morning. I love it. I love it. The ES definitely looks weaker. I'm not gonna lie. I might re-enter. Off, look at this. 1 minute gap tap, almost perfect, and then 1 minute inverse. I totally could be overanalyzing this, but I think we dump. I think we just dump right here. We'll just let this play out, but I'm kind of tempted to take it on the challenge account. Yeah, yeah. God, that's beautiful, actually. That's a beautiful look. That's a gorgeous look. Come trim at these lows and then hold for 4 hour. Hola, Senor Rob. Dude, when are you hopping on one of these? Yeah, today is definitely pretty gay. We caught a good move though. Up like we were initially in at 8:45. 15-minute, little bit of change of the state plus really it was just all of this BPR fill. Yeah, entered like right. Then we were late. We were definitely late, but yeah, entered here. Then added again here. Sold half at New York lows. Holding for these 4 hour lows, baby. Yeah. I honestly I wouldn't touch anything if you're not already short until 4 hour lows are taken. And then from there, I don't even know. We could go lower. We definitely could go lower. But I don't know. Would kind of make sense to just sweep them, chill for a bit down here, and then probably push back up. Still all-time highs though, bro. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Dude, you don't even understand how many times this trade is giving me fucking insane headaches. See, like we come down, we were so close to New York lows, and then boom, ripped. What is this? 45 points back up. Finally came and took it. But every time we push down, a good 20, 30 point retrace. Still kind of like we were saying the other day. It's like, honestly, if you were longing every single pullback here, you would be doing pretty good, you know? But now it's just for me, dude. For me, it's the 4 hour inverse. It's the only thing that gives me confidence shorting. And then if we do close down here on this next 4 hour candle, technically a 4 hour change in the state, but to me, it's still not strong enough. Still not strong enough to believe in actual downside. But next target would be this daily gap tap, and see what it does from there. If it wanted lower, but I'm gonna take a wild guess. I don't even like predicting, but I'm gonna take a wild guess. If we take these lows, we probably range and start moving back up from there. But we'll see. We'll see. Exxon's up 60%, by the way. Oh, I'm gonna look around the marketplace. Weekly closure below 50% of last week's range. Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that. You're talking about basically below the CE of this? I guess weekly range is this whole thing, huh? Yeah. It's like right at the daily gap. And again, I wouldn't be surprised like if we don't flip and start pushing back up at these lows, these 4-hour lows. I wouldn't be surprised we tap the daily gap and boost back up. But I still am relatively bullish long term throughout the rest of the month, rest of the year, really. For me, what would invalidate that is this daily inverse right here. If this came in inversed, then we could expect these lows, which is that crazy day we had. I think it was. I don't think it was FOMC. I know it was some news. CPI maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it was. But yeah, then we'd go for these lows and just keep it going. I think it was a weekly gap, and then there's this weekly breakaway gap that I don't think anyone wants us to touch. But that's kind of the lowest that I could see us going on this pullback if there's an actual pullback here. But I mean, that is fucking 2,000 points away. So I'm not even gonna think about that yet. I smell brown sugar. Why does my house smell like brown sugar right now? It smells good. I like it. No, you. Sweet like molasses. Nice. We're getting a good push, actually. We might come down and take these lows. ES is getting close to New York lows. Honestly, dude, they're basically on pace that these should be taken about the same time as these lows. Oh, never mind. ES is booming now. She's ready. She's ready for action. And then we'll see what happens from there. But I think we just push and just take it and reassess from there. Might be time for Zin number 2. Can't lie. A Leonard Zinnard, a little Zin and tonic, a Zinachino. The Zinjamin. Nice, baby. Just push us. Within 20 points now. That's like a little impulse at this point. That's crazy. Break even at 3 ticks is crazy. ES still hasn't taken New York PM lows, not AM. So we pull out the guitar and serenade it. Me too, bro. He takes it like a champ. Pause. You'll make it home just fine. Alrighty, what do we do now? What do we do now? Talked about this, man. The only champ who was taking yo, bro, you're way too young to be saying shit like that. Bro, the little hat guys are gonna pull up the chat log and yeah. Anyways, we're gonna have a conversation. All right, oh, Baba is up 9%, huh? Holy monthly, bro. Look at the monthly on Baba. That's actually ridiculous. Oh, that's actually insane. Didn't someone or it was Hog, right? Hog caught shares at least or something. Insane, bro. He makes me. Hey, that makes it even worse, bro. Yeah, Baba Hog is crazy. Damn, that's actually nuts, Hog. Whoa. Damn, that's actually badass. I see exactly where he entered too. I don't even have to ask him. Because bro's all about this CEFPG tap on weekly and monthly. Crazy. Yeah, bro entered like right here somewhere. Held to here. Huge. Huge. Probably more like this order block was probably what he started holding for. It's technically not an order block, but on monthly it matters. Alright. Did he yes take or no? Let's see. Still no. Boomer ass index, bro. Boomer ass index. H, how about you? Suck balls, bitch. Glazing hogs. Yeah, bro, that's what I do with my day. I stream on YouTube, glaze hogs. Most importantly, we make money, baby. Fuck. Not the ham wallet, bro. Not the ham wallet. Oh, shit. 4-hour lows. You can't see? I thought you were a pro at this, bro. I'm just kidding. Yeah, these lows. They're London lows from 2 days ago. But more importantly, they're 4-hour lows. So it's 748 and 50 if you need the exact precision. Damn, Daniel. Come on, baby. A little impulse. We literally need 12 points. If you try. Puts the hood on so you can't see his ball. Now you want to see it, bro? Look at all that curly hair, bud. It's not even curly, bud. Look at all that hair. I'm still there, bro. We still got hair. Ain't even balding yet, bro. Not yet. I'm a middle-aged white man, though. Soon enough. Bang, bang, bang. Come on, baby. 1 point. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Alright, let's go, baby. Who took that shit? Who took that shit? Close to a 5K day. Close to a 5K day. Bang, bitch. And ES just barely took its New York lows. Let's go see if it grabs these 4 hours. It should. But bang, baby, let's go. Can I get W's in the chat? Let's go. W Kai Nat, baby. Yeah, Kai. Let's go. Alright. I'm not gonna touch it until ES. Well, I guess it took these 4-hour lows, but I do want full 4-hour lows taken. It was just because the 4-hour looks very similar on both. Actually, honestly, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't really matter to me. But I'm definitely not gonna be looking for much else. To be honest. By ourselves. Call me Bev Sinat. Alright, yeah, it's about to take him too though, which is nice. What? It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, sure is, man. Pulled up on a Wednesday, gave her the sausage. All right, I'm gonna give myself some pain real quick. So I sold. Oh wait. Okay, there it is. There it is. I sold the 6665 um 6665 puts. Let's see where they're at now. 2500 a pop. I had 5 of them. Rip. It's alright though. Still made some good money today. I ain't mad at it. Okay. Yes, real close to these 4-hour lows. Let's go, baby. Literally like a point away. Just tap them. Just tap them, bitch. Oh, and I'm also gonna give myself some pain and see where those other Q puts were at. I sold them at 8. Oh, god damn it. They're over 100%, of course. Oh, did it do it? It tapped. But it was his low. Yeah, literally tapped to a T. Yep, tapped to a T. So equal lows now there, unless we push through. I mean, it's obviously, we still got 2 hours and 10 minutes of this candle. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a whizzy. I'm back, family. Swampster ready to take some longs. $6.54 is what Alex is saying. Said this. Yeah. Does make sense. Think we really go down? Think we do it? I mean, that'd be a crazy print. But it would make sense into the daily tap. It's only 50 more points. That's crazy, bro. We ran straight through those lows. Oh no, it's gonna be real pain when I see where these these SPX cons end for the day. Hey, at least that's one thing you can do, right? Is you can apply it to next year. But God, dude, yeah, trust me, I know. All I gotta say is I'm still recovering from paying my taxes from last year. That shit hurt my heart. Shit does hurt. Most definitely does. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. We are dumping. We're really close to these 4-hour lows, honestly. Alex is not a retard. Confirmed. Maybe a little bit, but. Yep. I know. Trust me, dude. I know. I'm still grieving a little bit on that one. I stopped break even, and right as I stopped break even, they pushed. They're at 260. That's 300%, 240%, something like that. And they're still moving. Yep, indeed. As long as my baby's still pumping. Yeah, she's doing good. Hmm. Interesting looks. Interesting looks. I kind of do like meta.